up, guys? Welcome back to Keto Rewind. Guess who's back? A lot of you noticed from, I guess, 2 weeks ago or so, Mom was coming into town, but I couldn't let her on camera because she had while she was out traveling, she managed to detach her retina and had surgery and all this crazy stuff, and it was really barbaric looking, and I probably would have been flagged on YouTube for...
She has to sit next to me in the dining room because she can't look at me. It's way better now, but it was like, it kind of looked like a vampire eye.
It was like a red... Rough.
I wore a patch for 3 weeks.
She's a pirate. So we're like, what, 8 weeks out, 6 weeks out or something? 8 weeks out
now, yeah.
So if anybody who has had their retina detached, I am sorry. That is like, my heart goes out to you. That was... It
was nasty.
That was pretty nasty. So, but I think she's at the point where she can show up on YouTube.
I'll stay on this side. This is my best side.
I think we're good now. So anyways, I'm going to try and teach her, who's technologically challenged, how to track her macros. I know we did this back in New Hampshire over this past summer.
But I didn't get it.
And yeah, then we ran out of time, and
it's way easier to save lives as a nurse than learn the computer.
No, I am going to have her master this. It's my goal, and I know her questions will be beneficial to you guys. So anyways, we're gonna show you what we ate today, and I will show you how you log your food, how you calculate your food, and then we're gonna teach Mom. So
or not.
We're gonna try. Can I do it? Comment below. All right.
Sometimes you're just not teachable.
No, that's not true. You can teach an old dog new tricks.
Are you saying I'm old?
I can't win here. I'm gonna teach her. So anyways, let's jump right in it. Okay, so here is the kale we have diced up. We throw in all fruits and vegetables in a little vinegar bath. It helps kill anything that's on the leaves. So I just fill up a big bowl of water and I put a splash of white distilled vinegar in it and let them sit for about 5 minutes or so, and then take it out and let it dry. And that kills anything that's on there. So for right now, we're taking precautions. So for my kids, they're having the berries and we're having the kale tonight. So this is so easy to do, and it gets all the gunk off of fresh fruits and veggies. Okay, so in that bowl that I showed you earlier, look how yucky the water was. Yuck. So that's why we do this. In that bowl we had all of this. What type of kale is this?
That's the red is Chinese, and then the rest is just regular kale.
So we have enough for two meals here of kale. And then for the kids, we keep theirs all washed up as well. So they're having strawberries and blueberries. Oh, to store this in the fridge, since we have 2 nights worth here, we're just gonna wrap it up in paper towels and then slip it into a Ziploc bag, and it'll store and keep fresh until you need to use it. So, or you can even use a regular towel and wrap it up. You don't necessarily need a paper towel. And we're gonna have it with a side of mashed cauliflower tonight. So I have 2 cups of bone broth from Kettle and Fire, but you can use any bone broth. But if you like Kettle and Fire, link in the description. I put that in there, put it on the stove top, let it boil and simmer down and get tender, and then mash it all up, and it tastes very close to mashed potatoes. So we'll show you how to make that in a little bit, but that's basically how easy it is to get some cauliflower into your diet. And then since we're having steak with it, it just, it's kind of like having steak and potatoes, but steak and cauliflower. So right here, I have my pot zeroed out on my scale. So now I'm gonna put all of the cauliflower in here and get that weight. Okay, so as you can see, all of the cauliflower is in the pot. Stick the pot on the scale, and we have 784 grams of cauliflower. So write that number down. Next thing, we're gonna put 2 cups of chicken stock in there, and that will just boil it and tenderize it and give it loads of flavor. And then probably a hefty 3-finger pinch pink salt, and then another nice, we like pepper, so lots of pepper. So, and then we're gonna pop that on the stove, cover it, pop that on the stove, and cook it until tender. It's gonna vary how many.
About 15 minutes. About 15 minutes, pretty much.
Okay, so we're gonna get the weight of the pan, and one of the reasons why I like this scale is the screen comes out. So you can put your pan on the scale and get the weight. So zero out the weight of the pan, and then add the kale. Okay, this is our freshly washed kale. The total weight is what we're gonna need. And I have 108 grams of kale. So next we're gonna season it, and we're gonna use avocado oil because it has a higher smoke point. Now we're gonna take a big pan and show you how to season the kale. And if you haven't had roasted kale before, you are totally missing out. It is so yummy and very keto approved. So, you're gonna take, yes. And another cool gadget is this 2 tablespoon measuring spoon. So you know how much oil you're putting in. The kale has no like very, very little nutritional content as far as the macros go, but once you start putting oil and adding stuff to it, it can go real quick. So always measure your oils, and that will get you, then this way you know you put 2 tablespoons of avocado oil. So that's measured out, and the tip to get your macros on point is to measure. So next you're just gonna take your hands, and we're eating our own food. Food police, screw yourself.
I've been feeding people for 42 years with these hands and haven't killed anybody yet.
And you didn't pick your butt before you touched it, right?
No, I don't think so.
So anyways, you're gonna massage the oil onto the leaves, and this way all of them are incorporated evenly. And that just makes sure that every piece tastes the same. Okay, and then you're gonna take like a solid 3-finger pinch of pink salt, and the same thing with the pepper. We like pepper, we like spices. I personally don't measure spices, but if you are very, very strict, you'll want to measure your spices. I usually just go at the end of the day, stay under my carbs, and it allows for this type of seasoning. But it's not that much, it's so marginal it wouldn't show up anyway. So anyways, take your hands, those same hands that get me in trouble with the food police, you gotta massage it all and get everything mixed in well. And we're gonna be using my air fryer to cook up this kale. So just spread it out on the baking sheet, and you'll see how easy it is. The actual, if I obviously wasn't filming this would take really no time to throw together. You can take it off the scale now, silly.
And then we'll finish this when it comes out of the oven. This is just one thing for ingredients that I want you to not forget. The either freshly grated Parmesan cheese, or you buy the shake, which would make my mother roll in her grave. But when it comes out, before you serve it, just put a little bit of the Parmesan cheese on the top, and that just takes it to a whole nother place.
I think that's why the kids eat it.
Probably.
So anyways, there's the pre-cooked. Yeah, spread it out evenly. The kale's gonna cook really fast. We cook it at about 400 degrees for about, it depends on how much you're actually making, so 5 to 10 minutes, but just watch it. And that's one of the reasons why I like to use the air fryer. It's on counter height, so you can see. Say hi, Dad.
Hey, Dad. What's for dinner?
We are having steak because they were buy one get one free, and we can't get ground beef right now because of the coworker problem we have. So steaks on the grill, mashed cauliflower, and roasted kale. Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
Can he get a chocolate dipped strawberry?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe one.
Chocolate dipped strawberry? Just one
Nope,
chocolate dipped strawberry?
Those
It's
are
for depression.
No depression here. Lies.
No, we laugh too much. There's no depression here.
So we're gonna make chocolate dipped strawberries. Kids are home, and this is a great thing to do with them to keep them busy. So, and my kids are low carb, they're not keto. So even if they were keto, you can have chocolate dipped strawberries as well. So let me show you how we're gonna do it. So first off, what do we have here, Lou?
We're gonna do one third of chocolate chips and 1 cup of butter.
No.
1 tablespoon of butter.
1 tablespoon of butter.
And then what do we do, Mina?
We melt the chocolate in the microwave.
Okay, how many strawberries do we have here?
1, 2, 3, 4, 10.
10? All right, so
10.
let's microwave that Lily's chocolate chips. This is what we're using.
I want to eat some.
I bet you do.
1.
Nope, not yet. We're gonna make it first. Okay, so the chocolate is now melted. The butter's melted in
I
there.
like the spoon.
Not yet.
We're not licking spoons yet, silly. Can you show us what to do?
So we're gonna take a strawberry and dip it.
I want it full coverage,
and
girl.
good coverage, my noni says.
Good coverage, my noni says.
Lots of chocolate, right? Girls
Yeah.
gotta have chocolate and wine.
Tap, tap. Good coverage.
Good coverage.
Put it on the thing.
I accidentally dropped it.
Put it on this.
Put it on this.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right, next you could do one.
There you go, Mina Bina. Good coverage.
Actually, I'll
That's okay, you're good. You're good.
A good activity to keep the kids entertained while they're not in school. Ooh, good job.
Excellent.
All right, now pull it out of there.
Pull it
Let
out,
it drip.
tap it, tap it.
All right.
Okay, put it on the parchment.
And then we'll
Good job.
We'll do the rest and we'll be right back. Okay, so this butter sauce is going to be for the steak. There's 6 of us, so I did 6 tablespoons of butter, a healthy pinch of salt, a good 3-finger pinch of salt. And then for this particular one, I'm going to do Italian seasoning, but variations would be paprika, chili powder, more like a more steak style sauce. But for tonight, we're going to do, it works with what we're doing, so I'm doing about a tablespoon of Italian seasoning, and we're just going to mix that up, and this is just going to be drizzled on our steak. So super easy steak sauce. This will just take that flavor up a notch. Whew. Okay, so here is the cauliflower. It's been simmering or boiling for about 20 minutes, and you can see it is nice and tender, and we're ready to drain the rest of the fluid, the broth, out of here and whip it up. Okay, so cutting up the steak for dinner. If you're gonna do a dairy-free version of this, leave the bone broth in there and just proceed. But I'm gonna throw some heavy whipping cream and some butter in mine tonight. So that was about 3.5-ish, 4 tablespoons of butter and just a splash of heavy whipping cream. And we're gonna take the mixer and just beat it up. Oh, and then I'm gonna add some salt to this. And when we eat, we'll do the fresh cracked pepper on top. So, you make this just like you would normally make your mashed potatoes. And get some nice and smooth. And you're going to want to adjust the salt and any extra, cream to your taste. And there you have the finished product. It looks and resembles and tastes just like mashed potatoes, except it's cauliflower. Okay, so I've been roasting the kale in my air fryer at 400 degrees. It's just finished, so we're going to take a look. 400 degrees for 8 minutes. And there you have it. Yum!
Look at my eye.
So it's okay. They can see your eye. It's not too bad now.
I have a vampire eye. Sorry.
So I hope you enjoyed this video. Comment below. We'll show you the finished product after this of what everything looks like all cooked up. And here we go. And here is the finished product. We have the roasted kale, the cauliflower mashed cauliflower, and 5 ounces cooked with a little butter drizzled on top, butter sauce of sirloin steak. Okay, so this is stressful for Mom, so she has wine. I am sipping on a lime flavored sparkling water, which is just basically sparkling water with a little lime extract. So don't be scared. So she's gonna use an iPad, and I'm gonna show you on, let me change the angle here. I'm gonna show you on an Android, so you'll have
How
two.
about you just show them?
No, you're gonna do this.
No, I can't do this.
So pulling up the Carb Manager app, this is taking place from you create your own account forward. So, and if you haven't recalculated your macros in a long time, I highly suggest you do that every 10 to 15 pounds down. If you have the premium version, it will automatically do it. But like I said, you can do it without the premium version. The free version works just fine.
I'm not sure if mine have been calculated.
So let's calculate your macros then.
All right.
All right, so let me get on her. So let me change this angle so we can see what we're doing here. So first things, to recalculate your macros, you're gonna go to settings, and then up here at the top, you'll see my profile. So click my profile and update your stats.
I am still female.
You're still female. You are still born in 1950.
Nothing.
We're not gonna say that.
50 nothing. And
You're 5'6". We're gonna update your current weight, which you were 175, and now you're 170. And then down here, we always select sedentary.
even though I run circles around her every day.
Oh, she lies, she lies. So that's set up, and now we're gonna go to macros. She's in maintenance mode. She's not trying to lose weight. So right now she just has a 10% calorie deficit to get the last 5 pesky pounds off. So you're gonna just hit that recalculate, and then you can look through here.
63 grams of fat.
Okay, so right now this is way off. We want to change the net carbs to be 20. So back that
you're
out.
killing me.
Right now it says 50, back it out to 20.
I can do that.
And then hit the tab button to go down.
And this is on an iPad, folks.
And then right now we're at roughly 70% close enough. So right now that's a good setup because you want your carbs to be at 5%, you want your protein to be at 25%, and the fat at 70%. But you can customize that a little bit. If you hit this drop down arrow right here, you can even customize it more for if you're not in maintenance. Bodybuilding, you know, a low carb.
67.
A low carb, high fat, you know, you select it, but we're just gonna do keto.
So let me have a question. Okay.
And then I have to hit apply, hold on.
Why
Now,
is this line red?
Because that's your fat. They just see they're all different. When you go into your
So we got green.
green is the
Blue.
carb, blue is protein, and red is fat. So now
Okay.
when you go to here to my daily log, right now we don't have anything in here, but it will show on the pie graph right there.
Okay, can you go
the
back?
color coded.
Go back. I want to have another question. What is go up. What does every day mean?
Sometimes people don't do this during the week. They'll pick days, they'll alternate.
Oh, kind of like me.
So you want, so you're gonna want to have that on every day, unless you have a very specific reason why you wouldn't want to do this every day. But if you're in maintenance mode and maybe you only track during the week, then you could select that option.
And these little balloon things are just telling me that's where the dot is set.
And
Okay.
you could drag them across and get it that way too. So, but it was easier just to hit the drop down and have it do the protein macro guidelines, which is 5% carb, 70% fat, and 25% protein.
Okay.
So next we're gonna go to my daily log, and we're gonna enter in what we're having for dinner tonight. See, we jotted it down on some random paper.
My granddaughter told me that she loved me.
So, but when you write down your measurements of all of your food, just scribble it down so you remember it. It makes it real easy. And then next we're gonna do the kale. So type in raw kale.
Raw kale type in?
Yep.
So like, am I really like, oh no, I'm not really making a recipe. Because I want, that's a question
yes,
too.
We'll do that next. We'll
So
get
here's raw.
raw for us in the South.
Raw. It's wicked raw. Raw kale, enter. No, that didn't work. Oh,
See, yeah.
this,
So
right?
click that one.
Okay.
And if you know the brand, search the brand. It's more exact, but
fresh.
I know. What do you think raw means? So anyways, we had 108 grams. So let's get the math for 6.
Time for a wine break, folks.
108 divided by 6, that's roughly 18 grams.
Oh man. So I have to look here for grams?
So change this to 18. 18, oop, too much. 18, and then we
Grams.
see the
Grams are
gram, now
right
touch
here.
it,
Don't
yeah.
worry, I'm gonna have to learn this.
And hit
So
add to
18
today.
grams. Now that's raw kale.
Yep.
Okay.
And next, the last one we'll do is sirloin. We have 6 sirloins, 7, let me get the math for that.
You just put beef sirloin?
Yeah, well, yeah. You could do
Right? Is that right? And then hit enter.
Yeah, you don't have to hit enter because it's going to show it.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Steak.
So we'll click the first one.
I don't eat the fat.
Yeah, I don't do that either. So we have 6 sirloins. There's...
I probably only eat...
Nope, you're
2 ounces.
We have 3.5 total pounds divided by 6. So you're going to have 0.58 pounds.
Oh, man. I can't eat that much.
So we're putting it down because you're having it, miss.
I can't eat it. Can I eat the rest of it tomorrow?
You have to get your protein macros in.
Can I eat the rest tomorrow?
No, you have to get your protein in.
Can't eat that much. What are we getting now?
Hold
That's
on.
ounces.
I'm looking for pound. Did you already pass pound?
I think so, yes. It was a
Find the pound. So we're roughly having a half pound.
Oops, whole thing slides.
It's a lot easier to use your computer.
It is.
Look at you.
I'm doing it.
No, you're not.
It doesn't have pounds. Oh, it has ounces though. A pound.
There's a pound right there.
A pound. How much am I having?
A half pound.
Oh, man. That's for breakfast too.
You're getting your protein in, miss.
I have trouble with protein,
Well,
folks,
this is the
just so you
this
know.
is the raw weight, so it's going to be higher. You're actually only going to have
Right,
cooked
it
like
shrinks.
4 or 5
Okay,
ounces.
okay, even that's too much.
All right, so that is everything for dinner tonight.
What about my strawberry?
You're not having any strawberries.
I am. I'm having a strawberry dipped in chocolate.
So now you see the graph. Remember, I told you the fat.
Which is...
I'm sorry, the protein.
Which is blue.
And obviously, this is just
Holy mackerel. That little bit of steak was 74 grams of protein?
Yes. Half pound of steak is a lot.
Oh, I don't eat a half a pound, but that's... That's...
Well, you have to have 89 grams of protein a day anyway, so that's good.
Okay.
It's eye-opening, though. And the only thing we forgot to add...
Because you know what? I probably eat 2 ounces of that in a meal.
I know, and I'm going to make sure you eat your protein macros.
Oh, I'm gonna...
No grumbling. Yeah. So anyways, this is obviously just for this one meal. She has not logged in lunch or breakfast.
No, this scares me. I don't do this.
But this goes to show you how to do it if you had the raw weight. So next I'm going to teach you how to make a recipe.
That's what I was just going to ask
you.
So
let's learn how to do a recipe for mashed cauliflower. So what you're going to do is hit that plus sign up at the top.
Right here?
Nope, the plus sign.
Oh, okay. All right.
And up here at the top, recipes and meals. And you're going to, you can import a recipe from a website that already has all of it.
Oh my goodness. So like when we made those biscuits when we were on vacation,
and we could
have put that biscuits in this.
Yes, and it would calculate your macros for you.
You just have to have the name of the website and that's it. And then you put like biscuits or whatever they call it.
Yes.
Oh.
So my foods, and then you're going to hit recipes. And so you're going to hit new. And recipe. Okay, so here we go. So hit the recipe button. And now you're going to name this mashed cauliflower.
Mashed cauliflower. Hit enter.
No, well, we're going to make 6 servings. So you're going to change that field to 6.
I don't know how to do that.
See how you can either hit the plus button or you can back out the 1.
3, 4. How many? 6, right?
Yep.
5, 4, 5. Okay, 6.
So we got 6 servings. Now you're going to scroll down. And you can change. You can make yourself a little icon, like if you snapped a picture of it.
What does that mean?
Like, see how that's a spoon and a fork? You could change that to a bowl of mashed cauliflower.
I want it to do that.
Or you can hit the cauliflower head here.
No, I want to look at the potatoes because it's like mashed potatoes. Do we have any mashed potatoes?
Yeah, well, there's a bowl of something right there.
Now give me a minute.
The cauliflower's right there.
Okay, I'll do cauliflower. There you go.
And then save. Oop. And then back off. Get this thing off.
Right here.
Here we go.
Oh, look how cute.
I know. So now what we're going to do is list our ingredients. See the plus sign? Hit the plus. And we have 784 grams of cauliflower. So hit the raw. Since we already did it, it's in your list.
Cauliflower raw?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And now, what do we do next? We're making a recipe, so we need the total amount. So what would you do?
Grams?
I think we changed it. We had to change it to ounces.
Ounces? Where do I stop it though? Like, how do I know when I need to stop it?
Well, it lights it up and it's bold. See how it gets bold? So change that.
My one good eye can see that.
So change your number to 26.
26
Yeah,
ounces?
so scroll it. Yeah, we're making the total.
Whoa. Is that because I had too much wine, or
No,
is it? Okay.
You're technologically challenged.
Good. I never want it to be the wine.
Well, you're at 23.
Whoa.
Hold on.
No, wait a minute.
We're at 36. We need 26.
26.
Right.
And I do 0 here, right?
Uh-huh. So get rid of those. Go back to the, yep. And now hit add.
26 ounces. And that's how cauliflower I
Yes.
had. Okay,
Uh-huh.
I got it.
Now we're going to add the bone broth. So since you searched for it, it's going to be right there in your
yeah.
recent. So click that. And we want 2 cups. So change it to 2.
Oh, that's an easy one.
Uh-huh. So
that is an easy one.
And now change that to 2.
2 cups and add. Okay, I got that.
And then are we going to add some butter to it?
Oh, heck yeah.
Well, then how
we're
many-
going to add butter.
How much butter are you going to add to it? You got to put that in there.
I'm going to add 4 tablespoons of butter.
Okay, so pull up Kerrygold salted butter. So type that in the search bar.
Hit here.
Uh-huh.
And type Kerrygold.
Kerrygold salted butter. And it should probably, yeah, look, it's right there.
This one?
Uh-huh.
All right.
And then you're going to put 4 tablespoons.
4 tablespoons in there. Is that half a stick?
Yes.
All right.
And
4.
Yeah, 4 tablespoons. Add. Are you adding any cream?
Yes.
I'm
going to have heavy cream actually in there.
Okay, so now back that out and put cream.
Like back Kerrygold out?
Just hit X right here.
Oh.
And now stir it out and then put.
And type in heavy cream?
Uh-huh. And since we know the brand, we have Land O'Lakes.
Do I have to put Land O'Lakes in?
You don't have to, but if you want it to be exact, you would want
Heavy
to.
cream, so I hit enter.
You don't
So
have to
one will come
you don't
up?
have to hit enter.
Oh.
Market Pantry, that's I think the Kroger brand. Mm-hmm. Or this Organic Valley. So you can pick one of those. We use
Well,
all
ours
of those.
is organic.
Okay, so then you're gonna hit the organic heavy, what is it, organic?
And I'm going to add 1/4 cup.
Okay, so put 1/4 cup. So that'd be 4 tablespoons?
Do I put cup here,
You
right?
could, and back the 1 out.
Back my 1
And,
out.
yep, and now go to a
and
1/4
then
there.
add 1/4 cup. Is that right?
Uh-huh, and hit add.
Okay.
Anything
So,
else you're gonna add to it?
Maybe a little more salt.
I don't log spices.
All right.
So
that's
is that
pretty
it?
much it.
So then you're gonna hit save
Well,
up.
what about, do you want, sometimes,
No, tonight we're gonna leave it at right now.
okay, but sometimes I add a little bit of cream cheese.
Well, if you're gonna add that tonight, let's add it in now. If you do it every time, you should
I
put
don't
what
do it
you
every
actu-
time, but when it's just Dad and I put
Okay.
cream cheese in it.
Well,
I
it's
like to
up
put
to you.
like 2 tablespoons in it.
But you I would omit that because you have liquid from the broth. So you should omit the heavy cream and just use cream cheese. Because you're gonna have too much liquid.
Yeah, that's right. So tonight we'll,
Just go this way.
all right, we'll go this way tonight, but in the future, don't put the
heavy cream in.
and
Just
add
put
2 tablespoons of cream cheese.
or mascarpone
OMG.
cheese.
Yeah. All
So
right,
now
all
we're
right.
just gonna save it. Now, say we didn't log any of this today. Let's delete this out.
What are you deleting?
What we did. So now we've got back to nothing. So we go to dinner.
I'm so confused.
Well, we did that because we're gonna log your recipe in.
Oh, so you took, okay.
So we made that
All right.
recipe, and now we're going to.
Okay.
Now we're going to.
You know it's easier to save a life? It really is. I can intubate a person and do chest compressions. I'll tell you what.
You're gonna learn it. You can do it. So over here in dinner, we hit add foods. Mm-hmm. It's raining out right now. So up here, you can see my foods. So click the my foods icon
So that means
up at the top.
that means it's my recipe.
Anything you log is gonna be in there. So click that.
Anything like
Hurry up, click
any
it.
recipe I make?
Yes.
Okay.
So now, do you see mashed cauliflower?
Yes.
Now click that. And
Oh,
how many
wow.
servings did you have? If you ate
1.
half of the bowl, you need to put 3.
Uh-huh.
But if you just had the 1 serving, you'd put 1 serving and add today.
Oh my God, that's easy.
Now X that off,
Okay.
and now you can see what it did. And in that 1 serving of mashed cauliflower, there's 4 net carbs, there's 12 grams of fat, 6 grams of protein, and 147 calories.
Well, why does it say 4 grams? No, why does it say 18 carbs?
Because
here?
that's what you can have
Oh,
on your...
that's what I have left?
No, that's how many total you can have based off the 5%, 25%, 70% macros for keto.
All right, wait a minute. let me understand this. This recipe was only 4 grams.
Yes, of net carbs.
But I can have 18 more.
Yes, you could essentially have
Technically.
But we still haven't logged the rest of our dinner.
Okay, I got it.
So
I got it.
the steak would be real easy to add back in here. I should have left that.
So we could just easily put the steak back in.
I'll do it real quick for you so it's back. Seems like it never happened. You had there, and it has the same amount you had last time as your go-to, so it just saves time.
Okay.
And then let's create the roasted kale recipe.
Kale.
So up at the top.
This is another recipe, right?
So no, go to My Foods.
My Foods is my
and then
recipe.
hit New. Up here at the top. Recipe.
Oh, I like this.
And now
this is like another place to keep my recipes.
Yes. And then you would know exactly what you.
So like when we went like to the beach house and we had to bring I brought volumes of notebook paper of recipes.
You just needed to bring this.
I could have just brought this.
Yes.
And my recipes could be in here.
Yes.
Wow.
All right. So call this roasted kale. Yep. Touch it. Nope. Over one more. Like right here. There you go. And call it roasted kale.
Up.
And this makes 6 servings.
6.
And now go down here. You can set an icon like we did before.
Oh, let's do kale.
There's
I like
probably
pictures.
some type of a lettuce or something. Scroll up. And then down here in the lettuce section, that thing looks like kale. Just pick a lettuce, maybe the lettuce guy right there.
I think I like this one.
All right, so select that and then move along. And then down here, ingredients, hit the plus.
I have to remember to move along because you know what? I wanted to back out of it. Okay, so I need to remember to move along. Okay.
And since we searched for kale,
what's this folder thing?
you can, if you had your own website and you wanted to post that somewhere.
Someday, girl, someday.
So kale raw, select that one. And then we had a total of 108 grams. But let me change that to ounces.
Okay. So I move the ounce up to the bold thing. Right?
Do you hear that thunder?
Thunder. I love thunder.
We had a total of 108 grams. We're converting it to ounces because we're on the tablet.
3 ounces then.
On a computer, you could just type that in. On this, I don't know why they don't let you do that. So the ounces conversion is total 3.8 ounces. So put 3. If you want to round it to 4, it would be fine
4
too.
4 ounces. All right.
Total.
I can easily eat 4 ounces of kale.
Hit add.
Are you sure it's ounces?
Yes.
4 ounces?
Yes, because it was a total of 108 grams.
Yeah, but it totally is only 4 ounces at 108 grams. And I'm only eating 1/6 of that.
Yes, correct.
So I'm not eating
It's
4
fluffy.
ounces.
It's fluffy.
Yeah, but I'm not eating 4 ounces of it.
We're making a recipe.
Oh yeah, okay. All right, I'm sorry.
Add. And then are we going to add anything other? Oh, oil. So pull up your avocado oil.
So here.
Nope. It's in your list right here. Just got to look.
This, okay.
You could search for it if you did forget, but it's just easier. So change it to thunder. 2 tablespoons.
2
hit
tablespoons, add.
And that's it. So hit save.
Well, at the end, we're going to do Parmesan cheese.
Okay, so then scroll down.
Do I do save?
Nope. Scroll down.
I just
get the search bar back and put Parmesan cheese. If you know the brand, you would put the brand in.
Parmesan cheese.
I use the Kirkland brand. You got to put Kirkland in front of Parmesan.
All right.
Where's your
I can do that.
backspace? Wait, you're over here. Back it all out and then put your, now go, oh, that's the Kirkland. You spelled Inkland.
That must be the wine. Kirkland.
Parm. I love how you capitalize it. Like it.
Well, because I'm old school, we capitalize stuff.
We
Do I
have,
hit
it's
enter?
graded. No, you never have to hit signature.
Can't, what? No, it was down
Whoa.
here. I saw it. Keep going up. It was like
Here, right here. Stop. It's right there.
Okay.
So how much total are you going to put on that? A quarter cup?
Easily going to put 2 tablespoons.
Do a quarter
It's not
cup.
a lot. You want a quarter of a cup?
What do you think? I like to round up.
I think 2 tablespoons is
All right,
enough.
then put 2 tablespoons in there.
And hit add.
And then at the last step, save at the top.
Now, because everything's
in there.
You don't have to worry about the garlic.
Nope, I don't log spices. You can, obviously,
I'm
but
not
it's
into
marginal.
Yeah.
So then X this off and let's add that to dinner. So right here under dinner, there's 3 dots.
Wait a minute. Okay, dinner. So I go to dinner.
Yep, click that.
Yeah.
Add food.
Add foods.
And then you're going to go to my foods up at the top. See the little guy?
My recipe.
Yep. And now find your in the list.
Roasted kale.
All right, click that. And if you had all 6 servings, you'd put 6 here. But since you're going to have 1 serving.
The kids could eat all 6 servings.
So hit add today. And once you've saved that, X this off. And now let's look at our day. So right here we have, no, you took it away from me.
I'm sorry.
Right here we have dinner. Mashed cauliflower, 1 serving of it, beef sirloin steak, and roasted kale. There's the macros individually. So when you look at it as this is just dinner, this is not all day, look at your graph. You've had 4 net carbs. You've had 8 total carbs, 3 grams of fiber, 28 grams of fat, 75 grams of protein, and that one dinner is 574 of your allotted 1429 calories.
This is critical because I never get more than 40 grams of protein
and that's why you're
a
wasting
day.
away.
And but I'm getting a DEXA scan, girl. You're gonna be wrong. I'm okay. But yeah, I never get I get around 45 grams of protein a day.
And that's unacceptable.
I know.
You have to hit your protein.
They told me when I had lap band that I should have 90.
Yeah,
so,
see? Well,
yeah.
And this is just lunch. This is just dinner. So you haven't logged in lunch, but you would have, then you could see at the end of the day, if lunch and breakfast were logged, if you had room to have that chocolate dipped strawberry. You have to log the rest of your food to know if you can have room left in your macros.
I've been told by the experts that you never count wine and you never count chocolate. Is
Wrong.
that true?
It's very incorrect. So.
Okay, so 1 ounce of Cabernet.
Well, you should log that since you've had that.
All right, let's try that.
Go in. It would be a snack.
No, that would be a snack?
Yes.
So I go snack 1?
Yep. No, over there, see the 3 dots?
Oh, okay.
And then hit add food.
Add foods.
And tell me if you know how to do it.
I'm going to put in there Cabernet wine.
Do you know the brand?
Yeah.
We'll put the brand
in front of it.
And you'll get more. Maybe there'll be a more exact.
Don't even know how to ever scan stuff.
Well, we'll do that for another video.
I scan stuff at Walmart.
But it's easy to take your bottle and use the barcode, and it does this all for you. Actually, you know what? While you do it, let's scan this one. I have the bottle right over there.
Don't know how much.
See, if you had the bottle of wine, turn it around, and you'll see there's a barcode. So scan this. Up at the top, see the little button
right
that
there. It says
I know, but
scan.
on your finger. No.
I'm sorry. It says
there you
scan.
go. Now click that.
Click it.
And now, where's your camera?
Somewhere here. Here it is.
Back it up.
Here it is. Oh, no.
It got it. It
got it. That's cool.
It was that easy. Now,
okay,
put how many ounces you had? 1 serving is 5 ounces, so hit add.
But I didn't have 5 ounces.
What'd you have?
1.
So
2. I had 2 ounces. 2 ounces.
So you're gonna put it at half. Do half. Or okay, yes, that's good. So now we're at 2 ounces. Hit add foods. Watch your carbs go bam.
Nuh-uh.
Yes. Now close this off and let's look.
Let's just
scroll down.
Wait a minute. I want to see what it is. See, it's only 1 gram of carbohydrates. I could have like 3 ounces.
No. You're gonna burn alcohol first before you burn anything else. So slows your progress. So anyways, now with that updated, you're at 6 grams of net carbs. 70, then didn't change anything else except you added some more calories as well. So 619.
Oh, wow. How many calories are in that? Does it say?
Why don't you look?
Cabernet wine. How many calories? 47 calories in
2 ounces.
Wow. That's a lot. Wow.
So anyways,
Look at my eye.
So it's okay. They can see your eye. It's not too bad now.
I have a vampire eye. Sorry.
So I hope you enjoyed this video. Comment below. We'll show you the finished product after this of what everything looks like all cooked up. And here we go.